Hello beautiful souls, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. Today I am doing another pick a card reading for you, okay? This pick a card reading is all about urgent messages, or just, messages that Spirit wants you to know right now about your current situation, okay? Wherever you are on your life's journey right now, these messages were meant to find you and is going to give you some guidance on how to deal with your current situation, okay? So use your intuition, of course, to guide you to the pile that you are most drawn towards. We have pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3, and pile number 4 over here, okay? So if you need to take time to pause and meditate on the piles, feel free to do so, but I will leave timestamps in the description box below, as always, to make it easy for you to find your pile and hear your messages. So I will see you at your pile. Hello, pile number 1. If you chose this crystal here, this crystal card here, then this is your reading all about what messages you need to hear at this time about your current situation. So wherever you are on your life's journey at this very moment as you're watching this card, these messages are here to just help guide you towards your intuition, to help you out, all right? So I have some oracle cards that I'm going to take a look at, but first I'm just going to roll the die here to kind of see what zodiac signs might be tuning into this reading, okay? So please, Spirit, who is watching this for pile number 1? We have Gemini, so you could be a Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising. We have Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising. And then we also got Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising, okay? So hello, Cancer, Scorpio, or Gemini, but if this is not you, that's completely okay. We may get some more zodiac signs throughout the reading. Alright, so let's take a look at the crystal that you were drawn towards. We have selenite, okay? Clear the clutter. So there's something in your life right now that Spirit is saying that you may need to clear and let go of. Whether that's just as simple as cleaning up your environment so that you feel inspired again, or if it's letting go of toxic people, toxic energies, anything in your life that no longer serves you, that's no longer aligned to where you're headed, okay? The thing is sometimes we can't let in new experiences, new positive things come into our life if we're holding on to things that don't make us happy anymore. If we're afraid to let go of that, it does not create room, right? So when we do let go of things that no longer serve us, it does create that space to let new experiences, new people, new positive things to come forward, okay? So that's just something to keep in mind here. Alright, so let's take a look at what else we've got. We've got vision. Trust your ability to create the vision in your soul, okay? So there's a vision that you have, pile number 1, within you, and maybe at times you doubt yourself, or you're not sure if you can actually bring this vision to life, but Spirit's saying that you can, and you need to learn how to trust the vision that's within you. You need to learn how to trust what it is that you want, because when you're coming from a place of trust, when you're believing in yourself, that's when ultimately you're going to get what you want, and this vision is going to come to life, okay? So trust the vision that you have for yourself, because you are a powerful manifester, but the only way that you can have what you want is by believing you're worthy of having it, and believing that you can create this reality that you envision for yourself, right? And now we also have foundation. Foundation is what the castle of your soul is built upon, okay? So some of you may be working towards building up a solid foundation for yourself, trying to, put together the perfect solid foundation so that you can feel stable, that you can have the financial freedom that you desire, and things like that. Some of you could be working on bettering your career, or just really focusing on your career, or trying to focus on finding a home for you to settle down in. Whatever foundation means to you is ultimately probably what you're working towards right now. So let's take a look at the astrology that you are dealing with at this time. We have Leo, the lover, okay? This is creative energy, loving, playful, self-confident, right? We've got expressive, really being creatively expressive, not being afraid to express yourself or who you truly are. Some of you could be Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising as well. We also have a Mars, okay? Action, yeah. I feel like Spirit is really wanting you to take action towards something here, like towards a goal of yours that you have, or you're really taking action towards clearing this clutter, taking action towards creating this vision that's within you. You're needing courage, okay? Lots of strength. But this could also indicate some competition or some impatience, some anger. Okay, so just be mindful of that. But I also feel like a lot of you are leaders. Actually, you have a lot of leadership qualities about you, and I feel like a lot of you are leaders in this pile. Now we also have the 7th house. Okay, so the 7th house deals with partnerships, compassion. It could deal with marriage, relationships, friends, you know, justice, legal situations, legal matters, things like that. But ultimately it deals with partnerships and relationships with other people. Okay, so maybe that's something that you're working on strengthening, is the foundation you have with your partner, or taking action with your partner in some endeavor that revolves around your foundations. Maybe you have this vision to create this beautiful foundation in partnership with whoever you are with, or whoever your potential person that you have your eyes on is as well. And then we have healing with the Chiron, okay? So you're also going through some healing at this time too, as you let go of the clutter, as you create this vision for yourself. You're needing to start from within and heal yourself within so that you can bring to fruition what it is you desire. You know, making amends with people who might have hurt you in the past, or letting go of the pain that you hold on to from past traumas, because ultimately whatever it is you need to heal from might actually be holding you back from progressing within your relationships with others as well. Just keep that in mind. But there could be a lot of self-doubt issues, okay? Some of these issues could have been inherited from just like your family, ancestral wounds, generational trauma. But you are able to heal this pain, heal this wound, so that you can have the foundations with the partner that you want, that you can create those healthy relationships with others. So let's see what else we have for you. We have freedom, okay? I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. Yeah, there's this vision within you that will bring you this sense of freedom. Now, the thing about life is everybody has a different meaning for everything. We give things meaning. We give this card meaning. We give our house meaning. Life has no meaning. We give it meaning, okay? So what does freedom mean to you? Ask yourself, what does freedom mean to me? And then how can you create this sense of freedom within your life? And how can you start showing up every day feeling this sense of freedom so that you can become what it is you desire? Because ultimately you can create your happiness through literally working through the mental blocks that you may have. And then we also have the Death card showing up here that says, I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. So some of you could be going through an ending of some sort in some situation. This could be ending of a relationship that was toxic. This could be ending a friendship that was toxic. This could be ending a family relationship that's toxic, a job that was toxic. There's some sense of ending. This could even be the death of your ego. This could be the ending of how you used to identify yourself as. Maybe you're going through a spiritual awakening and you're letting go of who you once were and stepping into who you are becoming, right? Take that as it resonates, okay? This is a collective reading. Whatever this indicates for you, know that whatever is ending in your life is actually the beginning of something new and beautiful here. So we have ease and grace, okay? So I'm feeling like you guys need to give yourselves this sense of grace and ease. I feel as if maybe you're really hard on yourself, okay? You might be a perfectionist. You might want things to always happen in a structured and ordered way. And this could be part of you that you are healing right now, is allowing yourself to be in flow and not trying to stress and control things and just going with the flow and living through life. And you're learning about limiting beliefs and how our mindsets work and how we attract what we desire through our mindset. So you're learning how to be more in flow with the universe. And when you're in flow with the universe, that is when you attract beautiful things into your life, okay? Harmonious relationships will flow with ease and grace as you let go of the need to control. And now we also have listen deeply, okay? So really tuning in and listening to what the universe is trying to say to you, because I feel as if the universe speaks to you through signs and synchronicities, through messages that you hear, but sometimes you might just shrug your shoulders. You may not actually truly believe that those messages are meant for you, or you're like, I don't know, maybe this is just a coincidence, right? But truly listening and realizing that nothing is a coincidence and that everything is happening as a sign and synchronicity, and taking in that meaning of what is being told to you or what you're recognizing when the universe speaks to you is going to be really important during this time, okay? So let's see what else we have. We have loosen your grip. Look at that. Density, addiction, let God in, coping mechanisms. Yes, loosen your grip. You are someone who wants to be in control at all times, and you have this tight grip around everything in your life. And maybe it's because growing up, you know, you went through a lot of chaos and you often felt like you were never in control of your situation. So now you constantly seek that control because you hate feeling like things are out of your control and you just want to be in control of everything. But when you're coming from a place of control, this creates resistance, and it actually blocks manifestations from coming through. It blocks a lot of things actually, because you're holding yourself back and you're pushing your manifestations away because you're holding tightly onto the outcome and trying to control how things play out in your life. Okay, so loosen your grip. And if you have any addictions, this could be anything, truly. It doesn't have to be like drugs and alcohol. It could be anything. You could be addicted to social media. You could be addicted to sex. You could be addicted to working out. Like, there's a lot of things you can be addicted to. If you have an addiction to something, and maybe you have an addiction to controlling, right? You need to let go of these addictions, and I feel like that's what you're clearing out. Okay, the addictions, the control, obsessive tendencies, the need to always know what the next step is, and the need to always be obsessively thinking about everything in your life and making sure it's also structured and ordered. Now we also have the courageous peony, multifaceted, unique nature. Let yourself be seen, okay? I feel like some of you hide who you truly are and you're afraid to let yourself be seen here. And that's where this Leo energy comes in and is like, no, like it's time to just let yourself be seen here. You are I feel like you're more creative than you may think. And you have this side of you that really wants to come out and be seen, but you may push it back because you may be afraid of really letting that side of you out for some reason. Okay, but Spirit's saying, like, it's time to let yourself be seen. You know, realize that you truly are so, oh snap. You truly are so special and unique and talented, and you have a lot of gifts, okay? And then we have wait. It's not yet time. Things are being woven, okay? So I feel like this has to do with whatever it is you're trying to control the outcome of a situation, and Spirit's like, just be patient, okay? Trust in the timing. When the time is right, this situation that you're stressing over is going to play out for you in the best possible way. But again, you're trying to control when this happens for you and control the outcome. And some of this is in regards to a relationship or things that you're trying to work towards in a relationship and things like that. So we also have awakening here, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. Yeah, so some of you are going through a huge awakening right now where you are literally changing the way that you live your life, changing the way that you see life, changing the way that you see situations, realizing that things are happening the way that they are because everything is connected and everything is one, and the energy you put out is the energy that you receive, right? You're going through this awakening and this new way of being, and I feel like that's where this death card comes in, where it's like you're losing the sense of who you once were and realizing who you truly always have been but never allowed yourself to be because of the trauma and because of, you know, the limiting beliefs and everything else that you're kind of working through and realizing were never your beliefs to begin with. And that's something that's happening here for a lot of you. And then we have Akasha. Your guidance is divinely guided. Yeah, you are divinely guided. You're actually really connected to source, and I feel like some of you are really opening up and awakening to this, realizing that, you know, you are divinely guided and everything's happening for a higher purpose, and you're starting to trust more in the universe, okay? Let's see what else we got for you. We have justice and we have good luck. Look at that. A lot of you are surrounded with good luck right now. You're going to have good luck in a specific situation and justice. The scales are being balanced. And again, with the 7th house being ruled by Libra, justice is usually a Libra card, Libra energy. Some of you may be a Libra, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Some of you may be dealing with legal situations, but you're getting justice in some situation and the scales are balancing out in your favor, I feel like. And some of you also may be surrounded by cats. You may have a cat spirit guide. Cats may be important to you in some way, so take that as it resonates, okay? But I always feel that way when I see this good luck card. So yeah, that's really positive. And some of you could be getting good luck in a legal situation. But again, I don't give legal advice or anything like that, so don't take that as advice. So next we have self-discipline with the number 41 or the number 5, and communication with 33, master number 33, okay? You're learning how to be more self-disciplined. You're realizing that consistency is important. And fun fact, if you're trying to build trust within yourself, you're learning consistency, and being consistent is a great way to build trust and confidence. Okay, so being more self-disciplined about cutting away at this energy that it no longer serves you is probably really going to help you. Being more consistent and self-disciplined when it comes to taking action towards what it is you truly vision for yourself, things like that. Learning how to communicate more, opening up more, allowing yourself to be more expressive, not holding yourself back. Communication is actually really important right now. Okay. We also have surrender your addictions yet again. So a lot of you do have some addictions you're needing to cut away at, whether you're addicted to substances, food, people, sex, or overworking. Take action to begin to heal the addiction and replace it with healthier alternatives, okay? So take this as a sign. If you feel as if you're addicted to something that's not good for your mental health or your mental well-being, then it's time to cut the cord, okay? And then we have surrender to effortlessness. Stop pushing so hard. The art of living means going with the flow instead of trying to force the river. There we go. Again, with the controlling and the working too hard and pushing yourself to exhaustion, because some of you actually might, I feel like some of you might relate your self-worth to the success that you receive or to the accomplishments that you receive. Like, you feel like you're not worthy unless you're reaching your goals, unless you're achieving success. Your self-worth is literally tied into what you are trying to accomplish in life, and that is an attachment, and you need to detach from that kind of mindset, because that blocks you, that holds you back, that's stopping your manifestations from coming in, right? So you need to detach your self-worth from your accomplishments, okay? And that's going to be really important, and you're really needing to learn how to be in flow with the universe. So we have woman holding a heart, 44, angel of strength, 50, or the number 5, and action, yet again, number 17 or the number 8, Mars action. Yeah, lots of action being taken here, taking action towards your goals, taking action towards detaching yourself from the outcomes, taking action towards letting go of the negative energies, the toxic energies, the addictions. Okay, you're needing to have a lot of strength through this. And with women holding a heart, I feel like you're going to be able to find your more emotional side throughout this journey as you're healing, right? Maybe you're healing your heart as well. Taking action towards healing your heart, finding the strength through this. Because I do feel like a lot of you have been through a lot, and there's a lot that you are needing to heal from. Because from in the past, perhaps you just dealt with a lot of childhood trauma for some of you, okay? And you're trying to heal your heart truly, and you're taking action towards finally being able to bring this vision that you have for yourselves to life. Now lastly, we have time for a nap, number 24, the number 6 here. So yeah, rest. It's time to rest. You're working too hard. You're pushing yourself too hard. Time for rest. Time for a nap from pushing yourself or overworking, okay? We have mending here with the number 52 or the number 7. Mending. You're mending. This ties into healing, right? You're mending your heart, I feel like. Your heart was severely wounded from the past here, and you're mending this. And when you find forgiveness and let go of resentment, that's when you find things really start to shift in your life here. And when you make amends, you don't necessarily have to talk to the person again, but you have to free your soul from the resentment that you hold on to, because that resentment is holding you down and holding you back. And then lastly, we have to be fair, number 38 or the number 11 here, okay? Yes, to be fair, again with the justice, again with the scales, again with things balancing out in your life again with getting the justice you deserve in a situation, legal matters showing up again, fairness entering back into your life when you finally take control of your own life again by letting go of things you cannot control, okay? Yeah, pile number 1. This is the messages that I have for you at this time. I really hope this resonated and helped in one way or another. If it did, give this a thumbs up. Leave a comment below. Hit the subscribe button and notification bell to stay up to date with my new pick card readings. I would love to have you here and join our soul family. And I really hope to see you next time. Hello, pile number 2. If you chose this crystal here, then this is your reading all about what you need to hear right now about whatever current situation you are wondering about, okay? So this is, again, very general reading, but use your intuition to guide you through this reading. There should be at least one message for you at this time that you need to hear if you're watching this. So first, I'm just going to roll the dice here to kind of see what signs may be watching at this time. So please, Spirit, for pile number 2, who is tuning in? We have Taurus, Sun, Moon, or Rising, okay? We have Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising. And Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. So hello, Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius. Welcome, welcome. And if that is not your sign, and that is quite all right, there could be more signs that show up throughout this reading, so don't worry. Let's start off with your crystal card. So we have Let the Money Flow In. Ooh, look at that with Pyrite. Let the money flow in. So some of you could be dealing with your money mindset right now. Some of you, I uploaded on my podcast, Thoughts That Manifest podcast, an episode recently about how to manifest and attract money. So if you're watching this pile, you should definitely listen to that episode, and I will link it below, but I feel like you will definitely benefit from it. But I feel like Spirit wants you to be more in flow with your money and stop trying to stress it, control it, all of those other things, right? Because often it's our money mindset that is holding us back from actually making the money that we want to see. So that's just a sign for some of you. Let's see what else we got. We've got vulnerability. Showing vulnerability is a sign of strength. Look at that. So some of you are needing to be more vulnerable. You're afraid of vulnerability and you're afraid to open up. You're afraid to be who you truly want to be. You're afraid to express your emotions. You might be emotionally closed off due to past traumas, but being vulnerable isn't always easy for you. And I get that. I get it. We are human, so I get it. But opening up more might actually help you being more vulnerable, right? And then we also have celebrations. Celebrate your achievements. You truly are a gift to the universe. Yes, there's so much for you to celebrate and be proud of, and sometimes you're so hard on yourself you don't know how to be proud of yourself. You probably constantly feel like you could be doing more, you could be doing better. Maybe you feel as if, you know, oh, I just achieved this, that's great, but I need to keep pushing myself to achieve more because that's not good enough, right? You kind of might be proud of yourself in ways that are backhanded, if you know what I mean. So I feel like Spirit's really saying, celebrate who you are, celebrate yourself, and don't give yourself those backhanded comments. Really, truly be proud of what you accomplish. Practice gratitude, right? So let's see what other, what astrology we're dealing with in this reading. So we have ascendant, outlook, worldview, mission statement, expression, effect, role her mark, attitude, outer self, point of view, body image, aura, likeness, approach, impact, and first impression. So this is all about the self here. How you feel about yourself, your outlook on yourself, body image, self-worth. Like, I feel like this is really pushing you to love yourself more. Okay, have more of a positive outlook on who you truly are. And some of you could be changing up some part of you, like your hair or your style, the way you present yourself, things like that. We also have the 8th house with intimacy. Okay, this is also about contracts, sex, investments, intensity. This also gives Kundalini energy, inheritance, obsessions. Okay, so again, with vulnerability and intimacy and really allowing yourself to open up more and be more vulnerable, be more intimate with other people here, that could be talking about that as well. We also have moon with feelings, instinct, nurturing, gut reactions, intuition, comfort, digestion, home, family, conditioning, habits, okay, self-soothing, moods, and mother. Yeah, this is definitely saying you need to connect more with your feelings, your emotions, your intuition, being more vulnerable, expressing yourself more emotionally, opening up more emotionally. And then we have semi-sextile, which is allowing, encourages, sees the potential in, compensates, realizes, rewards, responds, cycles, allowing. Allow the money to flow in, right? Not trying to control everything in your life. This has a lot to do with just being in constant flow, allowing things to happen for you without stressing it. Okay, so let's see what else we have. We've got forgiveness. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. Look at that. Some of you might have some resentment held within you from past trauma, past experiences. I get it. Letting go of resentment is hard, but your resentment is probably holding you back from being vulnerable and being intimate with other people. Okay, you may be blocking off a part of you. You're not letting love in the way that you could be potentially because of this resentment. And your resentment may lash out and act out within your relationships to other people as well. So really finding forgiveness and letting go of resentment that you have from any past experiences and moving forward is really important. When you find yourself feeling triggered, that is a perfect opportunity to figure out why you're feeling triggered, heal that part of you, let go of that resentment, and move forward, okay? And then we have change. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. So some of you could be going through a change and transformation. We definitely can see that with the 8th house here. Yeah, understanding that in order for things to evolve, there needs to be change. So If you find yourself stuck in a constant cycle that keeps repeating itself and you're like, damn, I just want change, I want something, like I want a new cycle to come in, well, try asking yourself, okay, how am I actually hindering this progress? How am I holding this change back? Is there something that I need to change in my life in order to create a new cycle here? Do I need to change my outlook? Do I need to change my perspective? Do I need to change my habits? Do I need to change my routines? What is it that you need to change in order to bring about a new cycle in your life so that you can get away from these repeating cycles that may be having you stuck in this state of feeling like you don't have enough, or feeling like you're not good enough, feeling like you can't celebrate your achievements, feeling like you know the money isn't flowing in. And once you make these changes, that's when you get that new shift, that new energy, and you can really start creating the reality that you want, right? So we also have cut the cords. Look at that, cut the cords. And I feel like this is really talking about cutting the cords to cycles, cutting the cords to toxic mindsets, limiting belief mindsets, cutting the cords to your tendency to try to control things, cut the cords to your tendency to not speaking up or being vulnerable, cutting the cords to toxic people that just keep you at a low vibrational energy, things like that. It's time to cut the cords. And then we also have Mother, Father, God, okay? So this is really interesting. And I actually want to read from the guidebook about this one because I'm not as familiar with this card yet. So let's see. It says, you are connected to the power of creation at this time. Your spiritual parent is enveloping you in their incredible love and filling you with divine energy and inspiration to help you move forward. This card is a message directly from the heart of God. It is telling you that you are significant and precious. You are loved beyond measure, and the creator power is proud of you. You are being encouraged to have faith and know that anything is possible for you. No matter what you may be going through, you are always connected to the source of creation. Your angel guide is encouraging you to remember this now. That is just a beautiful, encouraging message. So if you do feel like you're kind of at this point in your life where you're feeling stuck, you're feeling stagnant, you're feeling kind of defeated or just down or stressed out about something, this is just, you know, Spirit coming through to give you a hug, to let you know that everything is going to be okay. You have so much creative power within you to change your reality. And they really want you to know this, okay? So let's see what else we have here. We've got surrender the habit of people pleasing. Oh, this is a good one, okay? Speak your needs and be true to yourself. Focus on your own happiness instead of always trying to make everyone else happy. Look at that. So some of you might have some people pleasing tendencies here. This often stems from childhood, and I know I repeat these messages a lot, but some of you really need to hear it. It is a trauma response to be a people pleaser, okay? And it's not selfish to make yourself happy. And you need to remember that, okay? And then we have surrender to what is. Flow with what is instead of fighting it. When you can't change a situation, compassionately accepting it exactly as it is will bring you peace. Yeah. A lot of you are trying to control or change a situation that you have no control over. So accept what is and you will find inner peace. Let go of the control and just allow things to happen. Okay? It's all about the mindset. It's all about the power of the mind. And I repeat this a lot, but I think it's really important to understand that the universe acts as a mirror to us, and it is only going to reflect to us in our reality the energy that we are feeling within. So if you're feeling stressed out within, if you're feeling a lack of money within, if you're feeling like there's nothing will ever change or get better, that's exactly what the universe is going to reflect back to you. Okay, so you're really needing to change your perspective here, your mindset, and really surrender to what is, accept, allow things to happen, and go with the flow more. We also have friendship here and truth. Okay, so look at that. This here, Again, she's holding a mirror. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Your external world is a reflection of how you feel internally, okay? That is the truth to life. Life just is, okay? And it is a reflection of how we feel. So when you know this truth, you're able to actually change your external world, because you can do the inner work to change how you're feeling within, and that will reflect back to you in your external world, okay? Friendship here, there's something here talking about friendship, maybe surrounding yourself with positive friends who uplift you and are able to keep you at a high vibrational energy rather than, you know, low vibrational friends, things like that. But there's a sense of friendship here. Maybe you're needing to hang out with friends more, surround yourself with friends more, be mindful of who you're hanging out with, things like that. Let's see what else we have. So we have activated earth, power places, ley lines, trust where you're led, okay? You're needing to trust your journey, trust where you're being led, trust that the path you're on is the path meant for you. Be in flow with the path and the journey that you're embarking right now. We also have I remember, soul plan, the fated life versus the destiny life. Yeah. I feel like you're slowly starting to awaken to your true potential here, okay? Your destiny, your north node is the word that comes to mind here. But you're starting to remember what life is all about, because for so long you might have been mentally blocking yourself due to past traumas and beliefs that were pushed upon you in your childhood. And that's what you're cutting the cord from, is those beliefs that might have been pushed upon you as a child through trauma, through whatever beliefs your family had, because often our family members will push their beliefs onto us and make us feel as if their beliefs are the only beliefs that we can have, but that's not how life works. We have the potential to have our own belief system, and we can give our own life meaning. We do not need to live a life from the meaning of what was projected onto us as children. I hope that makes sense, okay? And then we have double mission, light workers, starseed, serve the world by being you. Yeah, you are so special. You are so unique, okay? You could be a light worker or a starseed here that's truly here to help raise the vibration of the planet, help raise the vibration of those around you. You have so much light to shine in this lifetime just by being you and not holding yourself back. So just remember that, okay? We have personal growth and physical activity. Look at that. So with personal growth, we have number 7 here. You could be a life path number 7. Okay, and then we have physical activity, number 67, and then number 13, or the number 4, talking about foundations. Some of you are going through a lot of personal growth at this time, and some of you would benefit from moving your body, from doing a lot of physical activity, getting up, moving your body, finding some energy, some strength through physical activity, letting out your emotions through physical activity. Things like that would really benefit you at this time. But this is a huge personal growth chapter in your life right now. And it might feel overwhelming at times, but it's truly connecting you to your more emotional side here. It's really connecting you to your purpose, to your mission, to your... And honestly, I don't want you to attach your life to a specific mission, right? Just detach your life from any expectation or outcome and just allow yourself to be and to flow, okay? And I feel like through that, you will find a lot of personal growth. We also have Sisterhood of the Rose, Beauty and Devotion, Priestess, Mystic, or Teacher. A lot of you are really wise. You're really wise souls, okay? You have a mystical side to you. You're a teacher. You're able to explain things in a way that helps others understand and learn. And you could even be a teacher, truly. okay? And then we have keepers of the earth. You are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. So your ancestors are all around you. They're always with you. You can call upon them for guidance, for wisdom, okay? Just remember that you are not alone, even when you feel like you are, okay? So we have Angel of Love with the number 49 here, or the number 13 again, so number 4. And then we also have Angel of Balance with the number 48, or the number 12, or the number 3. And honestly, look, 48, 49, that's progression, progress. And then we have 25, or the number 7 again. I feel like some of you are life path number 7s with deceit here. Okay, so when I see deceit, I feel as if, now this could even be you deceiving yourself, because you're not being honest with yourself about what it is you truly want and desire, or you're not being honest with yourself about how you're holding yourself back, okay? I feel like you really need to realize how you might be holding yourself back, and realize that you need to let go and be in flow in order to make these positive changes in your life. You're wanting more balance and love in your life. I truly feel that for you, and I feel like you will definitely get this, but you're needing to change how you think about your situations. I feel like it really is a call to change your mindset and perspective on life. And also, there could be people in your life that are deceiving you in some way. Be mindful of that. See people for who they truly are. Maybe you try to change people, or you try to make people, you know, fit this expectation that you have of them, and really being honest with yourself about, like, realizing that people aren't going to change. I mean, people will change, but the only way that they'll change is if you let go of the expectations that you have on them for the change that you desire. It sounds really jumbled and confusing when I say it out loud, but hopefully my message is coming across. Letting go of the need to change someone and mold them into who you want them to be, and instead focusing on showing yourself that love that you desire, and showing up every day in the energy that you don't need someone to fulfill you. And slowly you will see the relationships around you change once you start feeling that way within, rather than coming from a place of, okay, this person is not acting the way I want them to, so I'm going to try to change them so that they're fulfilling me more. But ultimately, that's not going to bring you happiness. Instead, you should give yourself that love that you desire, and accept people for who they are, and realize that's who they are. And you can either accept it and continue about your life and not stress the change that you're desiring, or you could let go of them if that will make you happy, okay? It really depends on the situation, and this deceit card will also, oops, sorry about that, will also depend on the situation. So take it as it resonates from whichever way that I just presented it to you. And if you have your own meaning to the deceit card, then that is perfectly fine as well. Okay, so now we also have a change in the wind with 12 or 13. By the book with the number 11. And fork in the road with the number 13 or 4. Look at that again. 11, 12, 13, you guys. This is progress, okay? There's progress happening in your life. There is a change happening in your life. There is a shift happening in your life. There is this need for you to always be by the book. And I feel like sometimes being by the book, even though I know this card will tell me that you should be by the book, but in this reading, I'm taking this as a way that you live your life in a really structured way. And you might actually benefit from changing the way that you play by the rules all the time, because we have this change in the wind card, okay? And with the fork in the road, you may be stressing a situation about, you know, which way should I go? There might be a decision that you're needing to make. You're confused about a certain situation. And I'm just going to read from the guidebook here to see what Fork in the Road says, because I feel like it will be really important to hear. So it says, time to make a decision, considering the consequences as you prepare to act, owning up to your obligation to make a necessary choice. Okay, exactly. So there is a choice you need to be making. And I feel like it has to do with your outlook on life and opening up, being vulnerable, surrounding yourself with the right people. Ultimately though, pile number 2, I feel like there's a positive shift coming for you, but only you can decide if you want this shift or not. I really hope this message resonated in one way or another. If it did, give this a thumbs up, leave a comment below, hit the subscribe button or notification bell to stay up to date with my new pick a card readings. I would love to have you join our soul family here, and I really hope to see you next time. Hello, pile number 3. If you chose this crystal here, then this is your reading all about messages you need to hear about your current situation. Okay, so take this as it resonates, as it's a very general reading, and it is a collective reading, so use your intuition to guide you, but there should be at least one message that you need to hear from this reading. So first I'm just going to roll the dice here to kind of see what signs are tuning in. So please, Spirit, for pile number 3, who is tuning in? We have Taurus, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Taurus, Sun, Moon, or Rising again. Taurus, Sun, Moon, or Rising again. So lots of Taurus energy. Look at that. That's really interesting. All right, I'm just going to roll one more time just to see if there's some other sign. Okay, Scorpio. Scorpio and Taurus. Gotcha. Now, if that is not your sign, then that's completely fine. There could be other zodiac signs that show up in this reading. Okay, so let's move forward here with the crystal card that you chose here, which is the Golden Healer Quartz. Open the door, you guys. There's an opportunity being presented to you. Maybe in a past reading you also were drawn to this similar card, so this could have some very familiar, similar messages for you, but there's an opportunity that's presenting itself to you, and Spirit's saying it's time to open the door. It's time to take this opportunity and move forward with it, okay? So we also have the blue flame. Connect to the blue flame, which is the light of pure love within you. You are a very pure, positive, beautiful soul with lots of light to shine. You probably are a light worker of some sort here with lots of healing energy. You may literally draw people to you because of your wisdom, your advice, and your healing aura, okay? We also have strength. The strength comes from your connection to the root of your being. Yes, you're needing to really recognize how much strength you have within you. And when you connect with your higher self and you connect to within, like you connect within with your soul, that's where your strength will come out, okay? Learning that the life you desire happens once you look within and you heal from within, because the universe is that reflection and is going to mirror back how you're feeling within. So when you connect within and you find strength from within, that's when your outer reality becomes all that you could have ever imagined and more, okay? So let's look at the astrology we're dealing with here in this reading. We have the 3rd house, perception, okay? Speech, thoughts, social media, excursions, dating, siblings, research, circulation, discussion, surroundings, and sociability. We have trine with flow, harmonizes, aids, enriches, benefits, energizes, enjoys, eases, gifts, rhymes, supports, indulges. Overall, that's really positive energy. You could be having a sense of some good luck coming in, feeling more like you're just flowing a lot more. Maybe for a while you felt like there was some sort of like you could have been dealing with like the square energy, which is more like conflicting energy, or feeling like you couldn't move forward, and now you're feeling like you're more in flow and dealing with more harmony in your life. So we also have the 12th house with surrender, subconscious mind, compassion, dreams, karma, forgiveness, okay, healing, spiritual development. A lot of you could be going through a lot of spiritual development. And then we have the 2nd house with assets, material world, possessions, finance, talents, values, worthiness, security, okay? So with this, I feel like these are the areas you're going to be finding more flow with. You're finding more flow with communication and your immediate surroundings. You may be finding more flow with siblings soon. Some of you could be getting recognized on social media. Then we have the 12th house, which deals with spirituality and the unseen in your subconscious mind and really surrendering. And I feel like a lot of you have surrendered to the flow of life recently. Now you're finally surrendering and opening the door. Okay? And with the 2nd house, you may be changing your values, your beliefs. You're really figuring out what truly is valuable to you and what no longer is valuable to you. You may be also working on your worthiness. There could be some financial increase here with the trine in the 2nd house, okay? That's just some energy overall starting off, but let's see what else we have. We have blame. I accept responsibility for my well-being. And guilt. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. Look at that. A lot of you have recently been going through or are going through a change in perspective when it comes to your life. You're learning that you can no longer blame other people for how things played out in your life. Because, I mean, it's so easy to blame other people, right? Like, I get it. There's some situations where it's like, I'm not saying it's your fault, but what I'm saying is moving forward, you should accept responsibility for your well-being, to change your mindset so that you're attracting healthier relationships into your life, you're being more in flow, you're not living from a state of resentment, fear, okay? And you're letting go of even blaming and guilting yourself as well, because that is no good either. But just realizing that life just is and is a reflection of how we're feeling internally is going to help you along this journey. And you're releasing any beliefs that no longer assist in your soul's growth. The beliefs that you probably have that stem from your childhood. The beliefs that, you know, may come from unhealed wounds, the beliefs that your family pushed upon you, the beliefs that society pushed upon you, the people of, you know, power and control pushed upon you. And you're learning that you can change your reality by changing your beliefs, okay? So that's really powerful. We have divine timing here, yes. Trusting in divine timing, being in flow, letting go of controlling the outcome, realizing that the door is going to open for you when the time is right when it comes to certain situations in your life. Surrendering to divine timing is really important. Realizing that the clock is not running out and that everything is going to happen when it's meant to. Time is an illusion. Time is a human concept. Time is not. I know this is gonna shock a lot of you. But time is not real, okay? There's only the present moment. There's only now. And then we have honesty and communication. Being honest about how you're feeling and communicating more, especially with the 3rd house here. Being more in flow with being honest, open, and communicating how you really feel. Maybe some of you are letting your emotions out more. Some of you could be dealing with like a therapist or therapy, could benefit from it. Just communicating and being honest is really important at this time. So we have freedom and compassion. So some of you are embracing a lot of more freedom here. It's like you're breaking free from a situation that was holding you back for so long. Or you're wanting to find freedom. You're wanting to find more freedom in your life. But I do feel like the door is opening, right? The door is opening and you're freeing yourself from whatever was weighing you down in the past, which could even be just unhealed trauma, unhealed wounds, toxic situations, toxic relationships. But you're finding a lot more compassion through this journey, through this situation. There's a lot of compassion coming into your life here. You're being more compassionate because now it's like you're realizing that your belief system is changing. And so because of that, you're coming from a more compassionate place. Oh my gosh, if I drop one more stinking card, I'm just a hot mess right now. So we have domestic harmony with the number 46 or the number 10, which also can represent completion or closing out a cycle here, that in regards to your home life. And then also time out with the number 37 or the number 10. Look at that. So I feel as if you're closing out a cycle in regards to home life. Maybe you come from a home life that was really toxic and didn't feel so great as a child, and you're finding domestic harmony again. Maybe you just left a toxic home situation, things like that. And also the time out card, it's like, allow yourself to take time out to just relax, to breathe, to be in flow, and to be in harmony. You know, realizing you don't need to be constantly stressing out or on the go or constantly doing things. It's okay to take time out to relax. And giving yourself that time out is really important. We have surrender procrastination. Now is the time to jump on a goal instead of putting it off. Taking action will attract success. Look at that. So if you've been procrastinating on a specific goal in your life, which is this open the door opportunity, now is the time to surrender procrastination and take action towards making this goal happen, okay? And when it comes to like manifesting anything in life, it's really important to know that things aren't always going to just fall into your lap. You also need to take inspired action to make things happen. There's no better time than the present moment to take action. There's no perfect moment. Waiting for a perfect moment to feel inspired is just not going to help you. Instead, you just need to take action and let the inspiration come along the way, right? And now we also have surrender to your full power. Your life is calling for you to step into your full power rather than playing it small. You have so much potential. Your potential is limitless. You have so much creativity within you. You can create literally anything your heart desires. And it's time to recognize this. For so long, you might have just put yourself down here when truly you're all the way up here, like past the camera, you can't even see. Okay, you have so much to offer in this lifetime, but maybe you doubt yourself and you don't believe that you have a lot to offer. So Spirit's saying it's time to realize that you have so much to offer, okay, and take action towards that. So we also have water your garden, nourishment, body care, tenderness, and rest. So again, even though you are taking action towards what you want and desire, it's also important to take care of yourself along the way, to really nourish yourself, to love your body, to take rest when you need it, when your body is telling you to. We also have you got the love, okay? Codependency and boundaries. So letting go of codependency is a big one for you, and really setting boundaries, not making your worth reliant of someone else, not allowing yourself to be dependent on someone else or things to make you happy, okay? Essentially that leads to like codependency. You're not going to be happy unless you have this. You're not going to be happy unless this person is making you feel this way. Really realizing that true happiness comes from within, and only you can make yourself truly happy is really important right now. And then we also have jump in, okay? Adventure, say yes to change. Look at that, jump in, open the door, take inspired action. You got this. It's time to dive into what your soul is calling you to do. Whatever you're putting off, it's really time to take action towards that. No more procrastination, okay? Now we have the ever unfolding rose, cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. Some of you are truly going through awakening at this time. And you're realizing that everything in your life, right, is happening for you, not to you. There's a reason why it's all happening. And this, again, goes along with this I accept responsibility for my well-being card, and realizing that everything that's led you to this moment for a reason. okay? And I truly feel like a lot of you are coming to this awakening of changing your beliefs and having new belief systems and becoming more like spiritually connected to everything around you, and realizing we're all connected, and realizing how like you control and create your own reality through your thoughts. Okay, so now we have Pillar of Light. Your vibration is rising. You are the Oracle. Yes, look at that. This is beautiful. Your vibration is rising as you change your beliefs, as you go through this awakening, as you recognize how the universe works and how you can truly manifest anything your heart desires. It makes you feel so good inside. And because of that, your vibration is rising and you're becoming this beacon of light. Wow, we have victory here with the number 28 or the number 10 again. Wow, so many. I feel like you're really ending a cycle here through this awakening. But you're having some victory. There's going to be victory. Okay, especially when you open the door and you take that inspired action and you stop procrastinating and you live in flow and you start realizing how your thoughts control your reality. Everything is going to work out in your favor. And then we have the World card here, the number 29 or the number 11. And we have contract, the number 6. Some of you could be dealing with a contract. This is also Libra energy, balancing out the scales energy here, but some of you could be dealing with signing contracts, signing on more clients if you have a client-based job, things like that. I want to read the World card though, because it's really standing out to me and I feel like there could be a message that you need to hear from it. So let's see. Expansion, opening up. The man in this picture is looking out over a bay, above which the beautiful sphere of the earth is rotating. This card is reminding you to expand your vision and contemplate some much broader options. The world is wide, so there's a lot out there to consider. In the modern age of technology, this could specifically be referring to creating or expanding to a more global network through the internet or social marketing. You guys, some of you are expanding online. Yeah, some of you are getting recognized and having victory online. You're getting noticed. There's expansion happening for you though, but also it's drawing this card also lets you know that you have unlimited resources available to you, and now is the time to think big. As they say, the world is your oyster, so get ready to gobble it up. Think freaking big, because there's expansion happening for you, and whatever dream you have, dream so much bigger, because it's going to happen for you. You're going to have victory, success, recognition. Some of you are going to be going viral. Your story, your voice is going to be heard around the world. That's incredible for you. I love that. So we have come to the edge with the number 36 or the number 9. Serendipity with the number 18 or the number 9. And then no place like home with the number 50 or the number 5. So let's see what these have to say for you. Okay, with serendipity, it says opportunity allied with readiness, the awareness of synchronicity, luck, and good fortune appearing as signs and symbols, a magical alignment of events. You stepped into alignment with the greater good, where your dreams and the collective dream resonate in exquisite harmony. Now is the time for luck and preparation to meet and create miracles that you could never have planned all by yourself. Keep in mind that you are a channel for providence right now, as a higher energy uses you as a force on behalf of the whole world. Oh my goodness. All right. Your fortune becomes everyone's fortune. Everything you bring into being now will leave a wondrous legacy for others in the future. Your service to the world is being supported at this time. Expect the unexpected and smile, for Spirit loves you so very much. My heart is feeling so warm and fuzzy for you guys right now. That is so beautiful. All right, what else do we have? We've got 36. Come to the edge, courage, taking a leap of faith, overcoming fear, and accepting risk. Facing the unknown is the only choice you really have right now if you want to progress. It's okay to be afraid. Now is the time to take a risk that is not calculated, to feel the exhilaration as you Ready yourself for a leap of faith. You open that door. Spirit is present, so let go of fear. You are called to express your true self. Listen to your heart and soul, not your head. Come to the edge and discover that you can fly. You must step into the unfamiliar so that you may find your miracles. Oh, beautiful. Love that. When you take that risk, that's when things are going to start working out for you. All right, and then lastly, with the number 50, no place like home, authenticity, coming home to yourself, feeling at home, arriving at a place where you just fit, being comfortable in your own skin. Home feels safe and secure. It's a comfortable place to rest and create, a place that is known and you can call yours. This card signals that your ability to trust yourself and feel at home in your own skin is beginning to solidify as you claim your dignity and integrity. Aspects of yourself no one can take away from you. You know who you are. You hold your head high, yet with neither pride nor humility. Instead, you stand as the observer, seeing through the eyes of your soul. This puts you in a position of power and strength. Authenticity is your home. You are safe here in the house of your spirit and spirit. You guys, that is your, oh my gosh, I got way too excited. That is your message. That is your reading. This is beautiful. I love this for you. I really hope it resonated in one way or another. If it did, give this a thumbs up, leave a comment below, hit the subscribe button and notification bell to stay up to date with my new pick a card readings and to join our soul family here on my channel. I really appreciate you sharing your energy with me. I'm sending you all the love, and until next time. Hello, pile number 4. If you chose this crystal here, then this is your reading. All about messages you need to hear right now about your situation, okay? Now, this is a very general and collective reading, so please use your intuition to guide you throughout this reading. But if you chose this pile, then there is going to be at least one message you need to hear right now. So first, I'm going to roll the dice here to see which zodiac signs may be listening in. So please, Spirit, for pile number 4, who is here? We have Scorpio. Wow, every single pile has been getting the same signs, so maybe some of you are drawn to more than one pile. Who else? Sagittarius. So Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Scorpio again. Look at that. Beautiful. So if your zodiac sign did not show up, that's quite all right. It could show up in other ways throughout this reading, so please just continue watching. Let's see what your crystal card says. It says take action. Yes. So you're needing to take action when it comes to something, and I will figure out more about this taking action card throughout the reading, but this is a huge sign that right now is a great time to take action, pile number 4. So we have observation. Expand your consciousness by observing the divine matrix of life, okay? Learning that, okay, I feel like this is a pile that would really benefit from learning the laws of the universe, okay? So if you don't know about the laws of the universe, I'm actually planning on making a podcast episode or video on it, but learn the laws of the universe because I think you will really benefit from it. But stepping into that observer position, realizing that the universe is just a mirror and reflects to us how we feel internally, is going to really help you. When you change your mindset and recognize this, that's going to really help you and push you forward. And then we also have confidence. No one will believe in you if you don't believe in yourself. Be your own cheerleader. Yes, exactly. The energy that you give to yourself is what's going to be reflected back to you in your external world. So if you lack confidence, you're not cheering for yourself, you feel defeated, you feel down, you tell yourself you're not good enough or whatever else, that's the energy that's going to be reflected back to you. That's how people are going to feel about you. That's how people are going to show up for you. They're simply not going to show up the way you want them to because you're not showing up for yourself, okay? So recognizing this, you can then change your reality by showing up for yourself, making yourself feel good inside, knowing that you have the potential, you have the strength to achieve whatever it is that you're trying to achieve. When you cheer yourself on, people feel that energy off of you. They see that, they see your confidence, and then in return, they're cheering you on too. Okay, so that's how the universe works. That's how life just is. It's just a reflection of the energy that we give to ourselves. So let's look at the astrology cards here. We have Aries, so you could be an Aries sun, moon, or rising, but this is all about self-starting, being fierce and assertive, okay? Again, confidence, independence, being active, but also be mindful of being argumentative, competitive, selfish, or impulsive, okay? And then we also have Mercury here with communication, words, thoughts, analyzes, information, learning, ideas. So this could be a time where you're dealing with learning how to communicate a lot better. That could be something that you're needing to practice or get better at, or just that's something you're learning, is how to communicate more. Then we have the 11th house. This is all about friendship, group creativity, community, humanity, okay? So there could be this focus on friendships or community, or finding a community, group creativity, or just humanity in general. We have Venus with love and beauty and harmony, romance, receiving, pleasure, things like that. And then the 10th house, all about reputation, career, responsibilities, achievement, fame, authority figures, legacy, purpose, okay? So a lot of what you're focusing on right now has to do with your reputation, your career, how you communicate, especially in your love situations, in your love relationships and friendships, or dealing with humanity and community, but also asserting yourself with independence and confidence and showing up as that leader. So let's see what else we have. We've got happiness. I am aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. Okay, so when you're happy, you know that you are on the right path. If you're not happy, you need to figure out what is causing you not to be happy. And is it a lack mindset? Because that could also be the case. Or is it because you're settling and just doing things because they give you comfort and security? Are you coming from a place of survival mode? Are you just focusing on material sides of life rather than the spiritual sides of life? These are things that can disrupt your happiness. So really kind of figuring out what makes you happy and making sure that it's coming from a genuine place, a genuine heart, and not coming from, you know, limiting beliefs like having to be on survival mode or settling just because you want, you know, settling thinking that that's what's going to give you comfort and security. And then we have love. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things, changing your perspective, seeing the good in all things, realizing that we all have potential, leading from a more compassionate space. And then peace. I am a being of love, and I release all negative energy. Yes, any negative mindsets that you have, limiting beliefs that are holding you back, you are releasing those. You're needing to release those so that you can find that inner peace. So we also have signs and reminders. So some of you are seeing signs and reminders. Maybe they are in the forms of birds, butterflies, repeating numbers, rainbows, feathers, okay? Lots of signs from the universe. The universe is trying to speak to you. So take a look around and notice the signs, okay? And then we have harmony and resolution. Yes, you're wanting to bring harmony into your life. You're wanting balance. You're wanting peace. Okay, and this is an indicator to me that you will receive the harmony and peace that you desire, but you also need to realize that it starts from within as well. Doing the inner work to change your external world. We have compassion here with the number 99 or the number 18, which also is the number 9. So maybe you're seeing 999 a lot. Life path number 9. And we have synchronicity again showing up. So yeah, the universe is really trying to speak to you through signs and synchronicity. So being open to that and know it's not just a coincidence, okay? There's a reason for everything. And then we have rebirth, number 16 or the number 7. You are going through a rebirth right now, okay? And it could feel a bit overwhelming because any transformation and rebirth is definitely overwhelming, but this is just a sign that there is a change, a shift happening. So we also have for you spirit guide. Yes, your spirit. Okay. Your spirit guides are coming through so strongly right now. They really want you to recognize them with synchronicity, signs and reminders, spirit guide. Like, they are trying to communicate and talk to you. So this is something to be mindful of. All right. And then we also have closure. So you're getting closure on the situation. And I feel like this closure is what's also helping this rebirth. Maybe you're getting closure on a past situation. You're finally healing, closing the door, letting go of the resentment, and moving forward here. And you're also beauty here. Again, with the confidence and recognizing your worth, recognizing your true beauty, recognizing, you know, again, with the mirror here, that your reality is going to be a reflection of how you feel internally, okay? That's going to be really important for you to recognize your worth, and that you are beautiful. And when you start feeling beautiful, other people are going to start showing up in your life in a beautiful way, and recognizing how beautiful you truly are, because that's the energy that you're giving to yourself. So that's the energy that's being reflected back to you. We have inner temple, devotion, tune into the portal of your heart. Yes. Again, looking within for guidance, looking within for what it is that truly makes you happy, what it is you really desire, and realizing that you need to do that inner work, okay? So that your reality reflects what you are healing and what the work that you're doing within. I feel like a lot of you could also benefit from trying to connect with your higher self through meditation. I'm feeling like meditation would be really beneficial for so many of you. And then we have soul family. Call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. You are calling in your soul family. Okay, I just did an episode on my podcast about healing a broken family wounds. So maybe some of you have some broken family wounds. Maybe you'd benefit from that episode on the Thoughts That Manifest podcast, okay? But I feel like a lot of you are calling in your soul family with this 11th house. You're realizing that your soul family is, you know, the friends that show up and support you, and the people in your life that are supportive, and that your family doesn't have to be blood, okay? We have weight of the world, boundaries, let it go. It's not yours to carry, all right? A lot of you are needing to set boundaries, realizing that you do not need to take on the burdens of everyone else around you. Having boundaries is going to be really important, especially if you have a career where, you know, you take on the pain and burdens of others around you, depending on whatever career you have. But setting boundaries is really important right now. I feel like you take on people's energy really easily. You even take on the energy of like the collective of the world. So kind of not focusing on fear-based media or focusing on the news all the time would probably be very beneficial for you. Realizing that the media that you take in and engage with is, again, what your outer world is going to reflect to you. So making sure you're only taking in positive media and uplifting medias, and not engaging with, you know, low vibrational things, it's going to be really important. Then we have your life as a canvas, artist, manifestation, creative accountability. Yes. Your life is a canvas. Okay, so you have so many manifestation abilities, but you're really needing to recognize, again, the laws of the universe and how it works. And if you figure out and study the laws of the universe, you can truly become a master manifester. I believe that for you guys. You have the opportunity to create whatever it is you desire. But you have to take accountability for how you might be holding yourself back through your beliefs, through your thoughts, through how you feel internally about yourself, okay? And once you take that accountability and you take action to change and make this shift, you're going to realize that you can truly manifest whatever you desire. We have surrender to receiving support and love. Allow the love and support of others in rather than trying to handle everything on your own, okay? This can take pressure off of you and simultaneously nurture you. Yes. So you are someone who feels as if you need to take on everything on your own. This is where that Aries and energy can come in as well. You're really independent. You don't like to burden others. You don't like to ask for help. And subconsciously, this could actually create resentment because you don't ask for help, but maybe you instead rather assume that people should recognize and realize when you need help. So instead of asking for help, you wait for people to recognize that you need help. And when they don't recognize this, you might hold resentment towards them, or just this could create some type of resentment because you're not allowing yourself to receive the love by speaking up and asking for it, or asking for the help that you need, right? So speaking up more, communicating to the people around you when you need love, support, and help is going to be really important. You do not need to take on everything on your own, right? Again, the boundaries, letting go of the weight of the world and things like that. And then we have surrender to divine timing. Sometimes divine timing may differ from your ego's timing. If a goal isn't manifesting fast enough according to your ego, be patient and trust the universal flow. Okay, surrender to divine timing. That's going to be really important for you, pile number 4. And now we also have journey number 2 here. Yeah, you're going on this new journey. This rebirth is bringing you to this new journey, this new life experience for you. And then we have the number 36 here, the number 9, the second chakra in Archangel Ariel. And then we have the number 47, or the number 11, the thinking woman. So you could be, again, in your thoughts a lot, overthinking, overanalyzing, things like that. And then I'm going to read about the second chakra here. Okay, it says intimacy and creativity. The second chakra vibrates in the energy of the beautiful angel Ariel. She sends a bright orange energy promoting inspired creativity and greater comfort with intimacy. When this card appears upright, it's urging you to get creative. Let yourself reach out into unexplored areas of self-expression in new projects that may have a more creative approach. This is also a time when the energies of closeness with others and nurturing yourself can flow more freely. You can now open yourself to the emotional intimacy that may be coming your way. So nurture yourself and be ready to receive the affection that your soul desires. That's beautiful. So there is this new beginning that's going to offer you more intimacy with others as well. And be open and accepting of this love and support, okay? So we have never ending story here with the numbers 37 or the number 10. We have deep knowing with the number 43 or the number 7. And then we have exchanging gifts with the number 27 or the number 9. Okay, so this is beautiful as well. I feel like you're going to be receiving a lot of gifts, and realize that when you're in this flow of giving and being open to receiving, this steady flow of give and receive, and it comes from a genuine place, you will always never be without, okay? You will always receive when you're giving from a genuine place, when you're not blocking that flow. And I feel like you're coming into this time of your life where you have this deep knowing. You're starting to recognize, again, you're becoming the observer. You're recognizing how the universe works, the laws of the universe. And because of that, you're able to really benefit your life. But I'm going to read here from the guidebook. Okay, intuition. Listening to the oracle within, empathy, hypersensitivity. Intuition is the faculty that allows you to enter into a dialogue with source, the consciousness that you are part of but cannot see with the naked eye. It's perplexing that people are taught to ignore this natural capacity to navigate their journeys, to access their inner guidance. Know that you have an ability to read between the lines and find all the truth that was missing when the story was told. This deep knowing allows you to open the door to wisdom far greater than what is available in the limitations of human experience. You're given information that may make no sense whatsoever to the logical mind or 5 senses, but which is 100% correct and true. The trick is to listen and then to act accordingly. You're now invited into the sacred dialogue of deep knowing, so tune in and trust your vibes. They will be right. Ask and you will receive answers from unusual sources. Look at that. Your intuition is deepening. Again, you're realizing how the universe works and how you can manifest and attract more abundance into your life. And then with the number 37 here, with the never-ending story, It says self-criticism, the wounded ego, unnecessary dramas. There is a story woven through the imperfect fabric of life that tells of hurt and loss, rejection and humiliation, self-loathing and arrogance, and all manner of suffering born of unnecessary dramas. It is the old story whose refrain is that you cannot do this, must not go there, should not say that, lest your world come crumbling down. Today, know that none of this is actually true. The sky is not falling. The voice you hear is just a small, scared, conditioned part of you that got stuck in a lie, that wants to protect you and needs to be seen as a victim. Yes, so the voice you hear is just a small, scared, conditioned part of you that got stuck in a lie, wants to protect you, and needs to be seen as a victim. Love that lost piece of you. Fear is all it knows. Distorted guidance is preventing you from being true to yourself. You are not your story, and the narrator is simply the voice of your fearful part, small and vulnerable and easily soothed. You guys, this could not be more perfect, because Spirit wants you to know that, sorry, this is just all crooked here, but Spirit just wants you to know through this reading that what you are telling yourself that comes from a place of fear, hurt, and conditioning from childhood is all a lie, okay? You are so worthy. You are so worthy of so much success. You need to be proud of your accomplishments. You need to believe in yourself. You need to realize that you are way more than the fears and those thoughts that come from conditioning in the past. It's time to rewrite your story. It's time to embark on this rebirth where you are the main character, and that the narrator is you and not the beliefs of others that stem from the past and from your trauma, okay? So, and through recognizing this, you become a master manifester. You are able to achieve and attract all the abundance that you ever desired, and it is truly limitless, okay? So I really hope this reading resonated in one way or another. If it did, give this a thumbs up, leave a comment below, hit the subscribe button and notification bell to stay up to date with my new pick a card readings. I really appreciate you sharing your energy with me, and I really hope to see you next time.